In case you're wondering, folks, we do live in a simulation because Gabbie Hanna is fighting RiceGum, James Charles gets exposed again, and Ryland Adams responds to Backlash. By the way, folks, I just read the scariest book I've ever come across. It's R.L. Stein's Your Friend's Pyramid Scheme. They'll guilt you out of saying no. Irrelevant news. Grimes recently shared a TikTok that's got a lot of people talking.
I have a proposition for the communists.
Though this cat in a Minecraft house knows nothing about communism, may I say yay.
So typically, most of the communists I know are not big fans of AI. But if you think about it, AI is actually the fastest path to communism. So, if implemented correctly, AI could actually theoretically solve for abundance.
I don't know about you folks, but I absolutely love that we live in a time where the baby mama of a billionaire can go on a short video streaming app with circles drawn on her face and manga in her background and teach all of us how a Marxist theory can be applied through artificial intelligence in less than 50 seconds. Here's hoping Skynet isn't listening.
Like, we could totally get to a situation where nobody has to work, everybody is provided for with a comfortable state of being, comfortable living. AI could automate all the farming, weed out systematic corruption, thereby bringing us to as close as possible to genuine equality.
Now, folks, I know there's some skeptics in the audience right now thinking that this is just the machines trying to subvertly convince us to give them all of our power so they can turn us into batteries just like the Matrix. But let me tell you something, folks. Be quiet. They're listening.
So basically, everything that everybody loves about communism, but without the collective farm. Because let's be real, enforced farming is really not a vibe.
Sorry, folks, I'm just texting my broker letting them know to sell all of my Tesla stock immediately. And speaking of poor business decisions, what's going on with that TikToker versus YouTuber boxing event?
TikTok owner issues cease and desist over YouTubers versus TikTokers boxing event.
Oh no, we're not gonna get to witness Bryce Hall making out with Austin McBroom. I am heartbroken.
The reason behind the email, which asked the organizers to cancel the event altogether, is because of the use of the TikTok name and brand. According to the email, this falsely implies that the short video company is endorsing the event, which it describes as violent and unsafe in the midst of a global health crisis.
You know, they could always rename this event YouTubers versus grown-ass men who wiggle their dicks for little kids to watch. You know it has a nice ring to it when it sounds like a case for the FBI. However, folks, this was not completely unexpected. In fact, Jake Paul Sr. predicted this about a month ago.
Every single person involved has an ego of their own and thinks they're the hottest on the planet. That sucks. Which is also why this fight will sell. And if you can get it done, it's fantastic. My prediction, I do not believe it'll happen.
Literal fact, folks, Logan Paul is a visionary. So much so that he predicted getting knocked out by Floyd Mayweather. He's just very careful at picking his L's.
Non-sanctioned Floyd Mayweather Logan Paul boxing exhibition won't have judges, but knockouts will be allowed.
Wait, they announced the rules for this fight? I can't wait to find out how rigged it is.
Mayweather v. Paul will not have judges ringside, and an official winner will not be announced.
I don't know about you folks, but I am stoked to waste $50 on something that will literally have no outcome.
Yeah, Floyd Mayweather is my opponent coming June 6th. You know, they're saying he's pretty good.
Logan Paul with that comedic timing always gets you.
First of all, Logan, you have to stop cursing when you're doing broadcast. Like, you and your brother. This is the third time I had you on Max Kellerman radio show. I had your brother on Max on Boxing. You got to stop with the curses. Now, listen, do you already have brain damage?
Folks, I don't understand why these ESPN hosts keep asking these easy rhetorical questions. Why can't they just ask something that's already not public knowledge?
Love Jake Paul, root for him. Make that money, bro. But could you fight somebody with muscle memory as a boxer?
As long as Jake can pick them out of a retirement home, it may happen. And in other Logan Paul news, his little man, Mike Balsamek, was recently exposed for allegedly lying about his recovery in his book, The Fifth Vital. And then Mike later made a statement denying those allegations. And then this happened.
Dude, I shouldn't have sensed that. Please delete this stuff. I was mad he wasn't going to donate to my Dream On Foundation. Look, man, he made me and Kenny and Alexandra sign NDAs on this and I can't afford to go to jail over this internet crap.
Wait a minute, folks. Does somebody actually expect me to believe that Mike Balsamek allegedly stole one of his childhood friends' life story and then made them sign an NDA just so he could sell some books? That does not sound like something a 45-year-old RA at an influencer content house would actually do.
Around the same time Maddie Ducon was claiming I lied, claiming I photoshopped to everybody, his fundraiser got a donation of $400 from Hash Brown Media LLC.
Well, there's a perfectly good explanation for this, folks. A YouTuber clearly lied about Mike Balsamek. Mike Balsak's friend had changed his mind about the whole situation, and all of a sudden just magically got a donation.
Hash Brown Media, the guy who donated $400 to my witness, is Mike Malak.
This is slander to the highest degree, folks, and Mike Balsamek will personally hire someone to tell this story so they can later steal it and monetize it, allegedly. And now for something totally unrelated, Jeff with Tech shared how his Jeff's Barbershop show ended.
So Jeff's leaving.
Until I figure out the rest of my life, I don't want this going on the internet. I swear to God, I will come down there and you. This is a business for both of us. I know you're above it, and this is nothing to you. All jokes aside, cameras rolling or not.
Oh, well, thank goodness, folks, that Jeff doesn't want this on the internet, and yet the cameras are rolling.
I didn't shut it down.
You shut it down, bro. I'll show the text. You said, bro, I'd rather pay the rent and not have you here anymore.
Oh, good for Nick. Sounds like he learned a lesson or two from David Dobrik on how to drop a friend. Hey, speaking of Vlog Squad members, people are noticing that Gabbie Hanna's brand new Alanis Morissette cover of You Oughta Know got more dislikes than likes. Maybe that's why RiceGum is trying to box her.
Homie said, don't do it. Wait, why not, bro? Y'all want me to fight a boy that actually swings back, bro? I want an easy win right quick. It's like an easy dub. Like, bro, I'm definitely 1-0, and then I could get my foot in the door, and then maybe my next competition is easier.
Now, I know a lot of people are thinking he sounds a little too giddy to beat up a woman. Well, folks, depending on which side of the story you believe, he either has prior experience or he's trying to gain it.
Yo, if the money right, if the money right, though. If the money right, though, bro. If the money right.
I don't know about you folks, but I seriously hope that RiceGum repeats that exact same statement with those exact same words about 15 more times so we can finally get an inkling of what he plans on doing.
Yo, equal rights, bro. Like who cares about gender, bro? Everyone's a human. Like I don't even see race. Everyone's the same person. I don't even see gender, bro. Everyone's just a human with goals, and they care about their family, and she's just a human, bro. Like,
there's something magical about witnessing a grown man admit on camera that he wants to beat up a woman for money and clout. The moral turpitude of the internet never ceases to amaze me. On a serious note, though, Gabbie Hanna will probably end his life. And now for something that nobody could have seen coming, James Charles gets exposed for the gajillionth time.
That one time, James Charles literally stole my boyfriend 2 years ago.
Little known fact, folks, if your boyfriend is Snapchatting James Charles, that is the least of your problems. And in other news, a Ryland Adams response to BACKLASH.
Every time I address comments, I come across as a baby. I get it.
Oh, don't worry about it, Ryland. Everybody's a baby on the internet. Some people are just better at hiding it.
I feel like even that addressing right there is gonna have you come across as a baby. I'm gonna call him baby.
Folks, this is so overblown. As long as Ryland is having his diapers changed the before and after the podcast, everything should be okay. And now, palate cleanser. Anyway, defenders, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this. If you like, will be another diaper that Ryland Adams has to change. Tell me in the comments down below what do you think. I want to know. Check out these videos right here. There you go, too. Make sure you're staying hydrated, taking the vaccine, and stay away from stupid people. Have an amazing day, defenders. I love all of you. Peace.